In this week's video you will get an Adobe Premiere Pro introduction for editing your YouTube videos. All the way from setting up your sequence to exporting your video. Hey Internet, Felix here, hope you had a superb day. Let's waste no time and dive right into the first step.
Sequence settings.
First of all, before you start editing, you have to select and set up your sequence. If you want to, you can experiment and look through them, but I'm of course going to show you which settings are the best for when you're creating content for YouTube. Search for red in the settings, click on it, and it will show you different variations depending on the frame rate you want to use. In my videos I mostly use 24 FPS, and this is also what I'm going with for this tutorial.
Setting up your workspace.
There's always a basic setup for your workspace, which I actually don't like. Go to Window and pause this video so you can check all the parts that I use for this tutorial. You can easily drag and drop every window to a different position. The setup I use is going to work perfectly for you if you are starting out and want to learn how to edit videos for YouTube. If you stick to my channel, you will also learn some more advanced techniques, so make sure you subscribe to get notified about new content. If you're happy with the way your workspace looks, then don't forget to save your files as a template to get quickly ready for editing.
Importing videos.
There are two ways you can import a video to your sequence. One is to click on File, then Import and search for your files. You can also hold Ctrl and press I to use a shortcut. For the second way, which I prefer, is to open the folder which contains your footage and simply drag and drop it into your project.
Program and timeline.
These two windows are responsible for the actual video. Take a file and drop it into the sequence to review it. In the timeline window will the editing happen in a second, while the program window will show you the video.
Editing videos.
Now go to the tool window and select the cutting tool. Cut away the video parts you don't need and go back to your selection tool. Take the next video you want to add to your timeline and cut it as well. When you're done, you can put the two files together. Make sure that the magnet icon is switched on. This way the files will automatically attach to each other. Let the video fade in and out to achieve a more professional look. Click on the video and go over to the effects window. Make sure the playhead is located all the way at the beginning of the video. Now bring the opacity down to 0%. Click on that little stopwatch to start the animation of the opacity. Slide with the playhead multiple frames forward and bring the opacity up again to 100%. This way the video will smoothly fade in. And repeat the action in reverse for the end of the video to let it fade out.
Adding titles.
When your basic editing is done, you can add some titles to spice up your video. Click on the text tool and drag an area in the video. Add something you want to emphasize or focus on.
Adding music.
For a basic YouTube video, you will also need some music to complement your image and voice. Below your video tracks, you also have some audio tracks. Select a song you would like as your background tune and simply drag it below the audio track of your video. Now decrease the volume to about -20 decibel, depending on the song of course, to avoid getting distracted by the music. Fading the music in and out is also an option. Go again to the beginning of the video and bring down the volume to about -90 decibel. Now click the stopwatch, move forward to the spot you want the music to fade in and increase it to -20 decibel. And this is what it sounds like. Repeat the same action for fading the music out in the end. Now that you have watched my Adobe Premiere basic editing tutorial, you're able to create your own videos. If you want to learn more about keyboard shortcuts which will speed up your editing, then make sure you click right here.
Exporting video.
The final step in editing is exporting the video so you can upload it on YouTube. Click on your timeline and press X to select an in and out point. Now drag the points to where your video starts and ends. This way you're telling Premiere Pro to render and export only the part of the video which is inside the in and out point. Now go to File, Export and Media. I will show you the format which I use for my videos, which is a very good format if you're uploading to YouTube. Search for the H.264 format and select it. Now give your video a name and press Export. Depending on the size of your file, this may take you up to 30 minutes for a 10-minute video. Thank you to 5 private channels, Taki Tambrie and 18 Noyardin for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for watching this video. If you like my content, feel free to leave a like and also subscribe for more. Down here you can see my playlist of my travel videos. And if you look over here, you can see my last video, which is all about keyboard shortcuts in Premiere Pro. See you in the next one.